The way I'm feeling these days, I am ready for a fight. But anyway, yeah, it was hard for her.
If me and you did Special Forces together, and I'm not giving anybody any fucking ideas, but if you and I did Special Forces together, who would drop out first? I think I would.
You would.
Teresa Giudice is and always will be just good fucking TV.
No matter what she's doing.
Period. And then you fucked up twice, Jesse.
Yeah, it's
Juicy
weird.
You fucked it up twice.
I got to tell you, this episode for me was pure enjoyment. I've watched it 3 times.
I know you did. It's fucking gold.
It's amazing. Angel, the new girl, she came in and called her breath tart. I mean, she's brand new. We don't really know much about her, but we know that she thinks Stacy's breath is tart. Like, this is poor Stacy.
One. Is it recording?
Hello? Is it? Are you sure?
It's 100% recording. Rapaport's Reality. Welcome. My name is Michael Rapaport.
And I'm Kebe Rapaport.
And this is Rapaport's Reality, a retake. This is take 2.
Oh, no.
Full transparency. This is Rapaport's Reality, the podcast where Kebe, my wife, and I discuss all things reality TV, a lot of things popular culture, and a few curated gems about our relationship. If you've never listened to Rapaport's Reality, ask yourself why. If you've never listened to Rapaport's Reality, welcome, subscribe, rate, review. I know everybody says subscribe, rate, review, but this is a newer podcast. Subscribing, rating, and reviewing does help. And make sure you follow us on Instagram at Rapaport's Reality. Full transparency. And I'll just take responsibility because I am the quote-unquote tech person. We recorded this podcast a few moments ago. And unfortunately, we are re-recording this podcast. I get asked all the time, Michael Rapaport, if I'm doing a podcast, do you have any advice? And the first piece of advice that I tell anybody is make sure the recording is fucking recording. And I broke rule number 1 of podcasting, where my wife and I just did a fantastic podcast. Not that this isn't going to be fantastic.
I turned in a really great performance.
It was a great episode. We're going to redo it.
Let's see if I can do it again. I'm not sure.
We don't even need to share this with you guys, but I just wanted to share it with you guys to show you, number 1, how great Kebe and I are. And number 2, if you have a cousin, a nephew, a friend that wants to start a podcast, remind them that Michael Rapaport said rule number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is to make sure you're recording the recording of the episode. That being said, babe, where do we start? Where do we restart this episode? Do you want to start with Special Forces?
Yeah, let's start there. Babe, you know, the other day when we were watching that last episode, the idea that we only get one at a time is so disappointing.
It's 1999.
Like, totally. We're going to wait till next week.
What is it, 2004? I get it. It probably is better for the business of Special Forces and Fox TV, and I get it. And I feel like streaming is good, and I feel like, consuming everything is where we are. And normally, sometimes me and you will be watching something, and I'll say, babe, let's ration it out so we don't watch the entire series or the entire season ASAP. And I normally wouldn't. But Special Forces with Gia Giudice and Teresa Giudice is so freaking good. And the fact that they kept us on the edge of our seat and we have to wait
until next week. That's crazy.
We are doing spoiler alerts. Gia and Teresa Giudice are on Special Forces. Week 2, episode 2, there was a challenge on Special Forces where they needed to fight. Listen, if you're going to do combat, you're going to be in Special Forces, you need to have your fighting skills down packed. They do this every season where they pair people up and you got to duke it out. They give you a headgear. Why they don't give you the headgear to cover your nose, I have no idea.
Yeah, but this season they're doing something new. They're bringing couples in, like duos in. Like it's Teresa and her daughter, and then there's the Tara Lipinski, I think.
No, it's not Tara Lipinski. Tara Lipinski's on Traitors.
Traitors.
But she kind of came in. I will say this. I will give you a little Traitors Dirt. Tara Lipinski, in my opinion, came in as a couple with Johnny Weir. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Interesting.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
Wow.
Johnny Weir, obviously another Olympic champion. And Marcus Jordan and Larsa Pippen came in as a couple on Traitors.
That's true.
And Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir, in my humble opinion, and I'm just going to leave it at this, came in as a couple on the new season
of Traitors. I hope you're not saying too much.
I'm not. They're both on the show. That's just my opinion.
Okay. But I was back to Special Forces. I think that's something new on this show because we have a married couple.
Yes.
And then we have Teresa and her daughter.
An ex-football player and a gymnast. Can't remember their name. No disrespect.
Yes.
You're never going to top Teresa and G. You're never going to have a mother-daughter duo. Can you top that? I don't know who would be on there.
I don't know. But I'm saying I think that
Marge and Marge Sr.?
But she couldn't do. Marge Sr. couldn't be on that show. They could do Traitors together.
Maybe Donna Kels and one of those goon sons of hers.
Yes.
I don't think Donna Kels is going to be on Special Forces.
No.
Shout out to Donna Kels. Another one, coincidentally, of my castmates from Traitors
You're just
season
itching to talk about it. You have months and months and months to wait.
I'm just going to say this, babe. I cannot wait. And there's going to be a lot to discuss about Traitors season 4.
Oh, we're going to go over every single episode on this podcast.
We're going to go over every single episode, things that made it, things that didn't make it.
Things that you did that I told you not to do.
Behind the scenes, behind the scenes, behind the scenes in the hotel, all of it. All of it will be revealed when
Don't
Traitors...
you love that I'm not pressing you for anything because it's like one of my favorite shows. I would say my top. And I haven't pressed you on anything really because I don't, and I know you're itching.
I'm not going to say shit.
No, you're not. We don't want to get
But
sued.
I am going to say shit about Special Forces this season where they were doing the boxing, they were doing the fighting, the combat, and Gia was set to go out there and spar, and Gia was ready. She was scared shit, as I would be.
Right. Same.
Because you're doing a show, you don't want to get punched in the face on TV. You don't want to get punched in the face in general. Most people haven't fought somebody in that kind of setting where you stand in front of each other, there's no running, and you're going to fight for, it might even be 45 seconds, 30 seconds, or a minute.
Yeah.
That's a crazy feeling if you've never done that. Like I did that one time boxing. One time I sparred somebody.
In a movie?
No, when I was training to do Mighty Aphrodite, and I sparred a guy that was way better than me to prevent myself from getting hurt.
Wow.
So when you're sparring, I suggest you spar somebody that's better than you. That way they don't hurt you. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I see. They have skill.
They have
the skill. Right.
So
okay.
like you don't accidentally get hurt.
Right.
And I accidentally wound up giving the guy that was better than me a bloody nose. And I was like, oh no,
really?
I'm in trouble because anyway. And right before Gia was about to go out there and duke it out with one of the other castmates, Teresa said,
she said, I'm out. I can't watch my kid. I can't watch my kid fight and walk off.
No, she said daughter.
No, I don't. I was hoping she would have said daughter, like how she says it, but she said my kid, which I was disappointed. It would have been great if she said my daughter. But she walked off. She took off the band. She forfeited the whole game. She said, I won't watch that, which that's the reason why I brought up couples. Like if you and I were on together, I don't think you'd want to see somebody beat the crap out of me.
Babe.
But it'd take a lot for them to get me. I'd be ready. I'm ready for a fight. The way I'm feeling these days, I am ready for a fight. But anyway,
Babe.
yeah, it was hard for her.
If me and you did Special Forces together, and I'm not giving anybody any fucking ideas, but if you and I did Special Forces together, who would drop out first? I think I would.
You would for sure. I was an athlete. I was a gymnast. I have a lot of discipline.
It's not even the gymnast, just with the mental fortitude.
I have like strong mental
fortitude.
Yes, I can take it.
Although, do you think in last week's Special Forces, and again, spoiler alert, because if you're not watching Special Forces and you're behind, trust me, shame on you. But there was a challenge where they were in a mock airplane and they had to go underwater.
Submerged underwater, yeah.
Teresa freaked out, by the way. And Gia, before the fight, Gia had to save Teresa from feeling like she was going to drown. And I don't make light of it.
Right.
Because the great...
Eva
Marcel, like she got herself so gacked up
panicking
and hyperventilated.
She made it. She did it, right? She did the thing. But when she came out of the water, she said, I did it. And then proceeded to flail about, panic, and almost drown. Literally. I mean, the
Literally.
way her body looked
It
when they
wasn't
took her out of
funny.
the water was not funny. This is the thing about the show that scares me. Their insurance for the show must be out through the roof. I mean, I don't even know because
They have all sorts of medical people and all kinds
they
of
had
shit.
like 17 people in the water,
Yeah.
divers to say. I get
But
it,
that
but
was
still,
close.
that was very close. What happened? That. By the way, when we're spoiling this, I really think if I was listening and spoiling, I have to add that even though we're giving it away, you're not going to believe it when you see it. Even
Yes.
though we told you, when you go to watch it, you're not going to feel like we spoiled it because you're not going to believe your eyes when you see some of the things these people are doing.
And Teresa Giudice is and always will be just good fucking TV.
No matter what she's doing.
Period.
I'm bummed that she left because I knew she had many more good episodes ahead of her. But I understand. I wouldn't want to see my daughter be punched.
Your daughter.
My daughter.
I am surprised, but not surprised that she left. I feel like it will be the best thing for Gia, not only on the show, but in life. She needs to cut the cord. They have an incredibly close, some say, we don't say it. Some say dysfunctional relationship. Some say codependent relationship.
Some say Grey Gardens.
We don't say that.
We don't say that.
And Gia couldn't be sweeter and more lovable and likable and just humble and just, what a daughter.
She's a beautiful
What a daughter.
person. She's beautiful. She loves her mom. I get that she's had to grow up early. Both her parents went away.
I woke up this morning and I felt so sad. And I know people are like, what are you talking about? And the people that are going, what are you talking about? You should know what we're talking about. We're singing Gia's smash hit. What she wrote about her sadness in her film.
How old was she? Like 9 or 13 years old?
And I felt so sad.
Oh my gosh.
Miles Jordan, play the clip of Gia's song.
Waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things. I just wish things would get better. I'm trying to get rid of them, but nothing seems to stay the same. Woke up in the morning, doing my hair, makeup, getting my clothes on. Walking into school, thinking of what is going to happen next. Oh, whoa.
That's the song.
That's the song.
Anyway, and you could play the clip of that song and not have to get the rights because no one owns the rights to that song. It's not on Spotify. It's not on Apple. That is a New Jersey, Real Housewives of New Jersey hit that never made it to the charts. Anyway, Special Forces, Teresa Giudice, Juicy Jesse Smollett is just... He triggers you.
That's where it goes downhill for me.
You got... I said, babe, why are you getting
I know you stopped me from my anger.
I paused it.
I know, but like sometimes I just have to like let the gas out because like I don't know how we're gonna sit and watch this person on the show still talk about something that it's obvious to everybody that it's made up, and he's still gonna double down, triple down, and we have to watch this guy, and it just incenses me, and I don't know why. It's a sense of justice that's not being met here. And I don't think it's good TV. It's like the thing
I think it is good TV.
It's like the thing with reality TV where I say, I want my housewives to be crazy, but not 5150.
The reason why I think it's good TV because he's so polarizing and we want to see him fail. And he failed this water challenge. He did it, but fucked up twice. And you start, because he was Mr. Advice. He was like, it's going to be okay, Eva. We got this, Eva.
You got it, sis.
And then you fucked up twice, Jesse.
Yeah, it's
Juicy
weird.
You fucked it up twice. And I just think about right now, I think about when I was guest hosting the Wendy Williams show, and I think about how much fun I was having during the Juicy Jesse Smollett thing, and how much fun I would have right now if I was guest hosting the Wendy Williams show.
Talking about him.
Because it was too much fun. It's never ending fun. So I'm like, babe, enjoy how fucking nuts
I
he
don't
is.
know why. It really takes me out of it.
Shifting to one of the great premiere episodes ever. I don't know if the season is going to be able to sustain it. The Real Housewives of Potomac is back. And the first episode was not only award-winning, the first segment, I think it was 16, 17-minute segment, the opening segment of this season was damn gold because La Grande Dame was released from prison.
Right.
And everybody's happy about that. It was dramatic. She was seen, although you don't really see her coming out of prison.
You heard the voiceover of her coming out.
And of course, the women were articulating all their feelings, their fears, and their humor. Because these women, I was going to say these women, even in the darkest times when LeGrandam's coming out of prison, they're making jokes because Ashley, the great Ashley Darby, she quoted LeGrandam when she said she's Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
Yeah.
And they had a little chuckle about that because remember when LeGrandam got arrested, one of the things that she said, amongst other things, is that I'm Thomas Jefferson's concubine. Still nobody knows why
she would say that. So Uncle Ben, the Black Bill Gates, is also Thomas Jefferson. I didn't get it. Nobody understands what she meant.
It's fucking gold.
It's amazing. I got to tell you, this episode for me was pure enjoyment. I've watched it 3 times.
I know you did.
Because I have laughed out loud, guffaw over these women, especially our girl Stacy. If you guys recall, last season Stacy was in a sort of unrequited relationship with TJ. And now we find out.
And there were allegations. And they're playing out in this season.
I think they're playing out. And I don't think they're allegations. I mean, he's doubling down on Instagram that it really happened. She paid him to be.
Do we follow him on Instagram?
I think you did, yes.
Oh, we need to make sure we follow
There
TJ.
were allegations that she paid him to be on the show. And she's sticking with it. She's not going to stop. And they want to get to the heart of the matter. And they're not going to let it go. Because he's saying it, she's saying it, and now, to add insult to injury, she's back with her husband conveniently. And they think that the divorce with her husband was also a storyline. Alleged divorce.
And with all that going on, more allegations, accusations, which have taken a dark turn. I think this is now bullying about Stacey's breath. I personally will never speak on a woman's breath with one of these women. If we ever met a housewife and they had bad breath, I wouldn't say anything about it. Now, I will speak on a motherfucker's breath. But I will never.
I was about to say, both of us are hyper-focused on breath. Like, you
Babe,
tell me.
Did you see Twitter? There's a whole thing about her breath and the memes.
It's so mean, though. Like,
it's terrible.
The whole show, they must have said, I think Angel, the new girl, she came in and called her breath tart. I mean, she's brand new. We don't really know much about her, but we know that she thinks Stacey's breath is tart. Like, this is poor Stacey.
I'm curious, did Ashley mention, because Ashley started
She started it. When they had the little exchange at the dress shop and she left, she was like, you got to fix that breath.
In her confessional. But I don't know, and I would love to speak to the great Ashley Darby and ask her, did you bring up the breath first, or did you bring up the breath after she started mentioning your singing? Because the way it was edited, you see Stacey talk about her singing, and then in the confessional, you see Ashley mention the breath. And I wonder, did the producer say, did you hear what she said about your singing? And then she responded with the breath, and then the breath.
I don't think so, because I think the breath really stinks, because everybody said it. And the editors, by the way, babe, what do you think about the editors showing Stacey walking into Giselle's house and burping?
And then they re-showed it.
So everyone's doubling down. I mean, do the producers think she has bad breath? I think maybe she does.
This is not fair, but I would suggest, Stacey, listen, people love you. You drive people crazy. If you want to control this narrative, what I would do...
Get a good floss.
A
tongue scraper.
And I would start looking for endorsements. It's
100%.
Like, yo, I was told I had bad breath. I got this tongue scraper. It changed my life. I was told I had bad breath. I got this toothpaste. It changed. I would do the whole mouth kit. You get a tongue scraper.
She should get Listerine. She should be in a Listerine commercial immediately.
Spin the narrative and be like, you know what? Once I realized I had breath issues, I did ba 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 ba, and I'm thinking a 4-fold campaign. We're talking floss, a tongue scraper, toothbrush, toothpaste,
and mouthwash. Yep.
5-fold campaign.
Yep, there you go.
Control this fucking narrative, because I don't want to see any more, hear any more. It's too much.
It was painful.
It's mean. And I know she's kooky, but it's mean. It is fucking mean.
Or it's helpful if it's true.
Okay.
It's helpful.
Maybe one comment would have been fine because then
these girls can't turn away a good joke. I mean, this is why I love the show.
They beat a horse.
They beat a joke, and this is what I love. I love it. Pure comedy.
And Ashley Darby, man, and then Giselle went on Watch What Happens Live, and the breath came up again.
I know.
And that's months later.
I know. Poor Stacey.
I feel bad. Even though Stacey to me is kooky.
I mean, she is a character and, it's needed. But I think every good housewife is different. You know what I mean?
She's one of the kookiest characters that's ever been on Bravo.
Yeah, but we were saying that about Teresa. Remember we were watching Special Forces? We're like, wow, she's just herself. Like, she's like an anomaly. Like her behavior, her thoughts, the way she thinks, how things come out of her mouth. Stacey's the same way.
It's a great opening episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. And that fucking Ashley and that Giselle, they are in their prime of being a housewife. And when I say the prime of being their housewife, they have figured out all the tricks. They're veterans.
Yes.
And I say that with all due respect. They've done it. They've both been ran through the fucking ringer. They've both had darts, literal knives, everything thrown at them. Beefs, online slander campaigns, highs, lows, and now they're like, oh no, I got this now.
They're in the sweet spot.
They're in the sweet spot.
So when we talk about the sweet spot, I was going to ask you, we've talked about this before with other shows, and when they get into an area where they're veterans.
Yes.
And it's almost like actors.
Yes.
That know that the camera's there.
Yes.
They know how to be themselves.
Yes.
But they're also, dare I say acting?
Yes.
That's the sweet spot. It's like,
yes. Ashley's clearly aware of where the camera is, and this is a good thing.
Yes.
She's clearly aware of being in the moment.
Yep.
And performing within. It's like a good actor.
Totally.
It's a great reality TV performer. And years and years of experience, hours and hours in front of the camera, you'll get to that point where you can be in the moment and also aware of the camera. And I remember, as an actor, I remember one time when I was young, I heard someone say something about Matt Dillon. They were like, and he knows where, he's very aware of the camera. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, and they explained that to me. But as an actor, like when I first started acting, like, I didn't know the difference between a long shot, a close-up, a wide shot.
Right.
And there's a way to pace yourself. There's a way to perform to the camera, away from the camera.
Right.
If the camera's across the street and it's a wide shot, why go crazy hard?
Right.
Or maybe do go crazy hard because it could be like a rehearsal. Ashley, Giselle, these women on Potomac right now, the veterans, they have figured it out.
Totally.
They're in the pocket.
Totally. I would add that it's a special skill, reality TV.
Oh, yes.
A presentational being. Because I was going to say, in commercials, it's a different kind of skill. Like, I wasn't acting in 30 seconds. It's like a trick that you learn to be in front of the camera, sort of disappear, and make the subject the thing that you're selling. And it with humor and everything involved. And I feel like it's really a special skill, these women in reality TV. Ashley especially has it down. I would love to see her act. I think she'd be a great actress.
I think she'd be good on a sitcom, too.
Totally, 100%.
I think she could do it because she's got the face and she's got the humor and 100%. As far as real life acting, Rapaport's reality, we went on a rare trip to the movie theater to go see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's new film.
Very rare, because I was on the road with you in Providence, and we went to like a foreign theater, which is different for us.
Cineplex.
A Cineplex. We had no idea where we were going. We picked a place.
I think it was 23. This is like a mall within the mall.
It was a mall within a mall, sure. And it was completely empty. At 12, would we go to 11 o'clock show?
12 o'clock show. The poor movie business.
On a Friday.
Now, I don't expect it to be packed, but I've never seen anything like this. This is the second time we've been to a movie theater in a giant theater screening. I don't care. It's still The Rock.
Yeah.
And there was 4 of us. And when I say 4, I mean Kebe, me, and 2 other dudes were in the theater going to see Smashing Machine, which his performance is incredible. It's truly an incredible performance.
It really, really is. And the longer time that's passed and the more I think about it, same with Emily Blunt.
Excellent.
Excellent performances by both of them. Will surely be nominated for Academy Awards.
And they should absolutely be nominated. And what it's about a real life, early days MMA UFC fighter. MMA is mixed martial arts. UFC is the brand. I know you were asking.
You just taught me that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like basketball is the what they play. The NBA is the brand. UFC is the brand. MMA is what they do. This guy named Mark Kerr, and this guy is one of the sort of pioneers of MMA. And he was
this is before it was even in the U.S., right? Where they even
it was just starting to sniff around the U.S., but it was in like Japan. And they certainly weren't streamed. And you'd get the fights on VHS and. It was, but this guy had drug problems. He had drug issues, but he's like this gentle giant, similar to The Rock. And he's going through this emotional catharsis of drugs and wanting to be a champion and never being beaten. And then he gets beaten. It's a very, very, very good movie. It's directed by Benny Safdie of the Safdie brothers, the duo who directed Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems, which was excellent.
And now the other brother has a movie coming out with Timothy Chalamet, Ding Dong, Timothy Chalamet. They split up for now. And this movie's very, very good. It's a little long. It's a little thin of story, but I highly recommend seeing it. Apparently, this was a huge flop at the box office, and
really?
we could attest because we went to the theater.
It was 12 o'clock on a Friday.
We couldn't get 10 people in there.
I know that's a
flop. 4 people.
Flop, huh?
But I think it'll wind up making its money and being a success because Emily Blunt and The Rock should definitely get nominated. The Rock will definitely get nominated, and whether or not he wins Best Actor, he'll definitely win some awards.
He should because he was born to play this part.
Very, very, very good.
Yes.
It's not like a Rock performance. He's very, very, very good in this film. I know we've discussed it off mic, babe. I have to say again, I do not think the movie business is helping itself in 2025 by making us wait 30 minutes. The movie starts at 12. Show a trailer, maybe show another trailer, remind everybody to just shut your phones and be quiet, and let's get the show rolling. The movie fans worldwide shouldn't have to sit there for 20, I think it was
27 minutes, yeah.
Of trailer after trailer and horror movies and
the
zombies.
The trailers never match the movie you're going to see either. It's always something... Well, right now, I think the movies that people do go see are horror movies. That's why there's so many being made.
Okay, but I'm going to see The Rock, and it's an MMA movie. Show me some MMA trailers that can make sense. I don't want to be in the movie theater and have to see some movie about black phones and killing people and
I know.
This zombies
it's
killing.
So dark, and it doesn't really set you in the tone to watch the movie. I mean, I get viscerally upset once the movie started. By the way, all my candy's gone for one.
Which is a big problem.
It's a big problem. And I'm like in a bad mood because I've just watched gore and blood and stuff that I didn't want to see.
I didn't come to see that.
But you got...
And the candy's gone.
I know, but this time you got a little... I had to calm you down. I had to say, hey, because you were cussing at the screen going, what the fuck, and the da-da-da.
But it's too much.
I know, but we're going to enjoy the day. It's not...
Okay, but I'm scheduling the day. The movie itself, it was 2 hours and 5 minutes long. That was the running time of Smashing Machine, which I suggest everybody go see. You get to the movie 10 minutes before, then it starts at 12, and then no, it doesn't start at 12. The Rock comes on in a half. It's just like
right.
I'm just saying, in the movie business in this day and age, they need to treat it like it's 2025.
I agree.
People's attention spans. I don't think trailers are what they used to be. They don't lure you back into the theater. They annoy you. They make me not want to go to the theater if I have to sit through that shit. That being said,
I wonder if that's how the movie theaters make money too, by showing ads. Because I don't understand how these businesses are staying open.
I don't either.
Yeah.
It was so...
It was so desolate in there. Even I wanted to get a water, and the water thing was locked up. Like the
Which
cooler
is crazy.
where all the drinks are. You take them, and I had to wait 5 minutes for the manager to come unlock it.
Yes, and the fact that they're locking up water at the concession, the people are stealing waters at the concession stands?
I just think that they don't open up totally because it's not really open up because there's no customers.
No, babe. Those waters that were like in general population, I think they locked them up because people steal them.
Oh, that's sad.
I mean, we're not at fucking Rite Aid.
Right. That's what it felt like.
We're at a movie theater, Rhode Island.
Right. Some people in the country that are listening or places around the world wouldn't understand that when you go to CVS or Rite Aid or the drugstore, everything is locked up. In New York City, you go into a drugstore and You have to press a button to get your toothpaste.
Shout out to Stacy. Shout out to Stacy.
Your toothpaste, right? Oh, poor Stacy. Listen, you know what? I'm very conscious that I'm older. We've been flossing and talking about how bad it smells, TMI. But when you get older, you really got to do that flossing, because the floss, if you waited a day,
that's first tier cleaning.
Yes, you got it. The smell that could come out is, and I'm very conscious of it. A lot of times I can't smell my own breath. I know
babe, you don't have smells.
I have had bad breath before. I know it because I could taste it.
But
I think
that's post coffee, babe. You're blessed. You're not a smell person. You don't. We wouldn't. Listen, babe, you're a person that does not.
You're like, we wouldn't be together if you smell. Go ahead, say it. That's just a weird thing to say.
No, I don't think it is a weird. I'm sorry. I don't think it is a weird thing to say.
Human beings have smells.
I get it.
I think, but I sometimes will be like, oh my gosh, I smell under my arm,
it's
and you're
nothing.
like nothing, and it's a little something. I'm I was talking to my mom about this, babe. She said you were so annoying as a little girl because you'd get in the car, she'd pick me up from gym, and I'd get in the car and be like, you smell like my mom. I would
say that to your mom.
She said it was. And there's no
you
smell,
walk,
but like
fucker.
There's no smell. But I had a thing where I'm like, "Do you smell that?" And she's like, "That's your Burger King that I just picked up." Like I just had a thing. I was obsessed with smells.
I don't have a good sense of smell.
That's what I'm saying. I don't trust you because your nose is always blocked out. So I'm worried,
babe. I've known you 30 years. You're not a smelly person.
I wouldn't trust you to know.
We wouldn't be this far along if you were a smelly person. I told you this once before. When I was single, I was dating. I went on a date or two with this one girl. Funny, nice, pretty. And then a smell was exposed. This happened twice. And I was like,
I know.
That's it.
I've heard these stories. Yes.
And I didn't have the ball. Like I was thinking, like, should I tell this person? Should I not tell? And I don't want to tell you. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
But it was so bad. And I was like, now if I was more mature, I might do it in a gentle way.
I don't think you could tell a woman.
Well, look what they just did to Stacey on Real Housewives of Potomac.
That's why I'm telling you. I think they helped her.
100%.
And made for a good show.
They made for a good show. I feel like it needs to stop, though. And I don't feel like it's going to be the end of it. And I will tell you right now, at the reunion, it'll come up, and hopefully it'll be like, I've improved it. I took heed.
That's terrible.
I don't want to see it.
And who's going to judge her? You know what I'm
It's
thinking
going to come up, babe.
You know what all I can think about, though, is that she has bad breath. And then we see her in the beginning of the episode having dinner, meeting her ex-husband, now the husband she's back together with. And I couldn't help but think,
he looks like he stinks too.
I'm like, yeah, but I was like, do you think they broke up because he thought she had bad breath?
No, because he probably got the same. He looks like his shit just bites too.
It's just weird. The whole thing is just too much.
Anyway,
we're thinking way too much about Stacey's breath.
We didn't bring it up.
I know, but it's like
they
not good.
are harping on it. And then I mean, the memes on Twitter were rough. They were rough. And I mean, I get when people, talk shit and they have fun, but I mean, this was going on and on.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if she's really sensitive, this could really send her over. I mean, that's
the good thing is that it's a simple fix.
Yes, it is. You can fix it
because you have to be.
And you can make money off of it, Stacey. We've given you great advice.
100%.
Call your manager.
Side.
Yeah, call the managers.
Yes, we are on your side, and we're talking a 5-tier program. Again, flossing, tongue scraper, toothbrush, toothpaste, and then we're talking about some mouthwash.
A good mouthwash.
You could be making money hand over fist. Anyway, tell a friend about Rapaport's Reality. Even though we had to re-record this episode, it is a fantastic episode. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Rapaport's Reality. Love you, babe.
Love you, babe.